I wonder what's going to happen if a dupe gets trapped and the rest of your dupes are no longer in work time. I think that'll be the sort of thing that makes me rage. Oh, take it easy, Fenrir. Thank you for popping in, buddy. Much love, friend. I'll see you next time. Right. Right, I just want to basically map out a few more digs so I know what I'm doing. And then the next thing I want to do... Next thing I want to do is... look at... getting this up and running. So... I need to put a loader in here, you see. But I want my loader to be able to instantly put stuff into the walls. I think that might be the best place for it. Yeah, I think that'll work. So access is going to be a little bit funny in here for now, but what I need to do is get power connected to these, which I'll probably just run some more tungsten wire through here, if my dupes can build it, which they should be able to, as long as they don't melt. They might melt. They might melt their suits. We'll see how they get on. Yeah, they can, nerd, yeah. They turn into sand normally. They can very much melt. Oh. Might have a slight issue. You got 160, and now you might be out of CO2. I've thought to the day. Oh dear. Oh, you can still red alert. Wow. Should have seen Life's face and read the update notes. You could literally seem to struggle with the concept of troops having free or spare time. Yeah. Lazy bastards. I printed them, damn it. Okay, so you should be able to reach that no problem. Now what I'll need ultimately is another tile in there, but before I do that I'll need some shipping. So, conveyor rails. I have to make these out of wolframite, so it's going to cost me a little bit. But we'll go straight up and into the walls. I've not fully decided what we're going to do with this rock yet. I'm probably going to have some sort of dropper system. Maybe just drop it in some liquid or something, I don't know. Only half, thank you very much, buddy. I think Twitch decided to work. Nice, 5 months as well. Jesus, buddy, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Dupes then turn to ash, right? No, the suits the suits melt off their body and then the dupes will carry on with their work. Yeah, it's crazy. So, I've run this up here for now. What I can do then is probably have like a bridge over here. I'll slap in an abyssite tile here. Oh, didn't mean to press that. A tile like there. Then we'll run some tiles here, and then I might do like a dropper here, and I don't know. We'll boil some water or something fun. Basically, this conveyor rail needs to be run through a tile because it's going to have some very hot shit on it. Hot shit. Essentially. Okay. Literally, cooling this is going to be a fucking nightmare. So, one of the things I can do is, if I get some diamond, let's see. Oh, I might need to replace you. I can do something like this, okay? And what that I mean is this tile here is interacting with this, you know, these 9 around it. And get rid of this one in the middle. These will have to be replaced, which is fine. My tube should be able to still get in at the minute. I'm a sweeper, I've just delivered the stuff. Nice. Will they not heat the pipe in the same tile? I don't think so, Max. I don't think so. I could be wrong, though. If it does, then I'm fucked. It will unless you insulate it. Really? Listen, I believe you guys. If it saves me some heartache later on, I believe you. To be honest, I'm probably going to want to do a little trick here anyway. In order to get our oil into the system for what I want to do. Like for the corner cooling or whatever. So I knew what he meant. Stupid pipe. Dumb pipe, nobody loves you. Seriously, he read it and I knew what I meant. Listen, I do a very good job in deciphering, I think. I'm with you, buddy. I've got you covered. Don't worry. Okay. I'm taking this moment to try and scarf as much food as I can. Up here as well. Didn't somebody tell me that you can now replace pipe? Is that actually a thing? And does it work? I'm sure somebody was telling me you could do this. In the last stream base we did, actually. I don't think it works. Honestly, is that what we do to you all the time, Life? What do you mean? I have to decide for a lot of stuff in chat. I need to empty it first. Okay. Sorry. This pizza's too good to let go cold. I've no way of emptying it. Alright, we'll come back to this in a minute. I just don't think you can build over pipe. I've never managed to get it working, I don't think. Okay, so this should all be linked together. This has now been insulated. So. I just got a midgie. Perfect. Building over the pipe's been in for a while now. I know it has mechs, but I've still never witnessed it working, I don't think. I'm sure you told me about it in the last playthrough where we had the slush guys outside the base. Now, I think I'm going to want some automation on this as well, but just something really simple, like a daytime sensor or something like that. So I might, just so the sweeper arm's not constantly running, I might do something like, I think that would work. Likes a rare species of babblefish that to the untrained eye appears almost human from the waist up. How dare you? Wait. I should do liquid pressure, no? Liquid pressure? What? Liquid pressure? What do you mean? Right, so if I set this to, let's say 1,000 grams, we'll let somebody come and do this. Lunatic, thank you very much for the host, buddy. Good evening, folks. How's it going? Thank you, thank you, thank you. How's it all going? Turn on the sweeper. Why do I need to turn on the sweeper? What were you playing tonight, Lunatic? Were you playing Oni as well? It's going, I see. Well, welcome, folks. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Right, so, if I now turn this on just for a second, to do that I'll need to... you should only be... Okay. Let's just trick this for a second. And then what I'm going to want to do is quickly throw in these tiles, because I forgot to do them like an actual player. And then I want to basically try and deconstruct one of these bits of oil in the tile, if I can. That's the plan. Got to cycle 300, the longest I've ever made it so far. Oh, nice, Lunatic. Well, keep going, buddy. If every time you fail, you learn a little something, You'll get it in no time, buddy. That sounds good. Eat and die. Good evening, buddy. How are you? I should probably give you all a little base tour. We've got a bit of a sprawling base at the minute, but we've not really got all that much going on, really. We've got electrolyzers at the top of the base for our oxygen, so we're producing quite a bit of oxygen here for the base. Then we've got some coal gen power over here. We've got our main two of these battery banks and coal gen banks on either side of the base. We've got our sun that we've now released. We've got all the usual bedrooms and mess rooms and all that stuff in here. Got some hatch ranches, some glossy Draco ranches. Get out of there. Got our mushroom farm. We've got our little Paco area. Some storage areas in chlorine so we kill off all the germs. Some water sieves that we're currently tinkering with. We've got some natural gas power down here. We've got our natural gas boiler that we're currently tinkering with. I think that's about it, really. We've not really done all that much, to be fair. It's just very, very spread out. But this will be the big boy when we get this going. This will be a nice one. Okay, so now that that's done, let's get this oil going. And what I want to do is just deconstruct this now. Now, I'm going to do a little save because I'm a little bit scared. What this should do is crack this pipe, break out a kilo of oil, and drop it there, and hopefully there. It might get cocked up by this tile, I don't know, so we'll have to see. If it does, I'll have to do it again. I don't think it'll make it to the lava if I'm right, only half. Didn't make it to here. Okay, so I might need to do that again. That's fine. If I do it again, it might make it to the lava. This is where the real fear begins. That is way beyond my skill level, the apparatus there. Ah, at the moment, lunatic. Soon, though, no problem. Okay, let's try this again. Now, at this point, now I do run the risk that it might go into my lava. Especially if we do that big blob. Please not that one. Yes, excellent. Come on, 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 come on. The fuck? They just replaced this pipe instead of deconstructing that one. Oh no. Woo! 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 Okay, so that's now done. Let's put this back to 5 kilos. And let's turn you off. Like so. Let's reconnect this up. Whew. That was a little bit scary, I'm not going to lie. I thought we cut that up then. I'll reconnect you. I'll do a cheeky sweep here. Oh, it's a very close one. But what it means now, we've got some oil in these tiles that'll help transfer the temperature through the temp shift plates. So it's a little bit of a... not an exploit, but it's using the game's mechanics. So temp shift plates can work in a 3x3 area. So by putting them diagonally like this, we're interacting with all this oil and all these bits in the room. So yeah, my motto is keep it simple or try to. Yeah, that only lasts so long in this game though, buddy. You just wait for something to explode. Exactly, GG. Wait. What? Hold on. Sweepers work through glass tiles. I'm trying to make so the sweeper is submerged. What? Are you telling me if I'd put a glass tile here, then the sweeper arm would have worked through the glass tile? How can a sweeper pull an item through a glass tile? That sounds like a cheat to me. No blue. That's naughty. No, no, no. We don't do that here. It sounds dirty. Dirty blue. Let's just get rid of this. I'm smart enough to make something like this. No way in hell. Yet, lunatic. Yet. Honestly. You just stick with it, buddy, I promise. Okay, let's do a quick sweep of all this gubbins and get this tidied up. Hopefully they'll get this out. It'll annoy me if it stays in the build. Cool. But how would that help me cool it? I want the oil here, by the way. This isn't accidental, Blue. This is on purpose. This sweeper is going to be picking up material that's 1500 degrees, 1400 degrees, as is the loader, and they're going to be interfering with that temperature on a temporary basis every now and again. If I don't cool them, it's fucked. They overheat, they break, and it's a closed build. I won't be able to get back in. I don't want more oil. I don't think you understand how thermodynamics work in this game. I don't want a bigger body of oil. I want it to be able to radiate the heat away quickly. If I do a bigger body of oil, that doesn't happen. It ends up just gradually heating the pool up over time. I want this tiny little bit of oil to transfer its heat away. Me destroy the heat, it be good. If I did it with a big body of oil, then eventually your pool of oil will gradually increase, and that's not what I want at all. Yeah, that's a bad thing. I would not want that. Get promoted. So, with that in mind, this is essentially ready to go. I'd need to do something similar with a receptacle out here. That shouldn't be a big deal, I don't think. Just so we can be dropping it for now. And shit, I need to do something about these pipes as well, don't I? Maybe we should turn it on for a little bit. Excuse me. So, this should be heating up now. This should be heating up now. All this is open. You're good to go. This water's getting a wee bit toasty, but that's fine. You should be active if below, let's say 4 kilos maybe. Actually, let's start with 3 kilos for now. Enrage, how are you? Good evening. You have 5 outhouses you've been neglected for 50 cycles just because. They've all just gotten out of order. 3 mobs since they spawned. Nice, Naylor. Nice. Now then, that might cock us up a little bit. Luckily the build's still quite cool at the minute. But we're making some natural gas. And this is what I was worried about. But that's fine. So. At the moment I'm not cooling this, which means as soon as they start picking up some of this igneous rock, it's going to be rough. So now what I need to do is think about how I'm going to cool this. I'm thinking running insulated radiant pipes through here and up here. So it'll be something like could have actually used this space if I'd vacuumed it out. I've not got very much refined metal either. make these out of metal tiles, that might help as well. How have you done your liquid storage again? Do you mean like overpressurized liquid tank, Nelu? Like this. So there's a vent, we drop in a couple of 100 kilos of crude oil, and then yeah, you have water afterwards. Dead easy. Dead easy. Right, my pizza's going cold again. I'll let you have a look at that for a sec. So I'm wondering where I should cool this now. What liquid have I got? I do have slush geyser water, but it's very far away. But that would work like a treat, I think. What do you reckon? It is very far away. It'd be fine getting it to like this point. No, only reason is distance, really, Nerd. Right. We've got shitloads. Oh, steady, you bastard. Shit. I just realised I want to get this oil down here as well. Ah. Oh. Crap. This is definitely going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass, isn't it? Just for this little band of pipe here. Suck it up, Buttercup. Alright, I'm doing it. It's just a long way to run this slush water, that's all. But I'm doing it. Wait, forgot to ask, the water tanks, it's just a drop of oil? Or still 870 and 2 kilos? No, hamster. With the liquid tanks and the gas vents, totally different. With the gas vents, you're trying to keep it below 2 kilos. Okay? With the liquid tanks, you want it above a couple of 100 kilos, ideally, or above 50 kilos, or a reasonable amount. You want it below the pressure that the liquid you're pumping in would normally overpressurize at. So, for example, if it's polluted water, it wants to be less than 870 kilos. Or no, I think polluted water is now 1,000, isn't it? Polluted water's, yeah, now like a ton. So you'd want it to be less than 999.9. I normally just put in a couple of bottles. So put in your bottle empty or above, and then drop down a couple of 100 kilos of oil, and that generally is nice and safe. That's generally what I'd recommend. So whilst I'm doing this, I'm also trying to figure out where I'm going to run my oil pipe to later. So I've got an oil pipe that I need to get down here as well. should be fine. I kind of want them to do this last, because I've not decided how I want this to go yet. My thinking is we'll do something like cycle some water around it. Again, maybe sort of something like this. And then we can drain it off out this way.